that Western civilization was built upon Judaism or Judeo-Christian values. But would you concede that other civilizations, such as the Islamic civilization, especially during its golden age, and Chinese civilization and Indian civilization, which were very economically successful as late as the 17th and 18th century, would you concede that their failure ultimately stems from Western imperialism and the exploitation of these regions, which were successful prior to the West conquering and then exploiting them for their raw materials?
No. So, no, historically, I would not concede that. So the Islamic world didn't fail because the West was involved with the Islamic world. The Islamic world failed because it fell into fundamentalism. Between 800 and 1400, as you know, the Islamic world was responsible for the preservation of a lot of the Greek literature that I'm very fond of. It was intellectually thriving. There was economic growth. It was an attempt to balance fundamental principles and reason. And then Islam fell into a form of fundamentalism that tried to rule out reason in favor of theocracy, and that has continued, unfortunately, until today. As far as the failure of economic growth in places like China, China was successful as a mercantilist state in the same way that some Western countries were successful as mercantilist states. But what has made the world different is not mercantilist states. What has made the world different is a fundamental recognition of the alienability of individual human labor, and that is what has allowed the West to grow beyond China. So China is still a very powerful country, economically speaking, but it has not embraced the principle of individual human liberty still, and that's a serious problem. So I don't think that imperialism can really explain the